Welcome to the Serviette Hour Part 3.
I don't want to do this.
This is
Part 4.
Nope, Part 4. Edit that out.
No, don't edit that out.
Welcome to the Serviette Hour Part 4. Let's dive right into it. Are pizza rolls dumplings? Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
Pizza rolls are dumplings.
Most definitely.
Are serviettes napkins? No. Serviettes are serviettes.
They are cloth, and don't you dare forget it.
Yes.
Much different. They're actually less effective than napkins, but they just have a fancier name.
Because they're serviettes.
Because they're French.
Yeah. Oui. Shout out to all those French people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to all the fucking
I don't know. Just fucking.
What?
Fuck.
Are we finally out of ideas?
Yeah, we're finally out of ideas. No.
I don't think so.
No, probably not.
It's probably going to be a while till we're out of ideas.
Yeah, we just always say some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, right so like, what the fuck was going on today with PwC? What was all that?
It was marketing, or it was like a networking.
But no, but the thing was, like, it was a bunch of people that, like, worked for them, or, like, was it rounds of interviews or some shit?
It was like, no, it was like just a networking event.
So why the fuck were they doing trivia and, like, karaoke?
Maybe, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
That's so weird. Like, why are you gonna come to a university, recruit, and then make these people humiliate themselves?
Well, you gotta constantly do recruiting events to see.
I know, but, like, karaoke, trivia.
Yeah, they really fucking sucked. Too.
Yeah, dude, like, oh.
I felt bad for laughing, but not really.
I felt bad for booing when Anelli told me that when the supervisors were right there.
What's worse, booing or laughing?
Probably booing.
Probably booing.
Yeah, because it's pretty loud. Like, boos carry.
But laughing carries too. Like, my cackling, me cackling, like, like,
people
you know how I laugh.
People have told me that they can, like, hear you laugh.
Yeah, because I'm like loud as fuck.
When they're working and shit like that.
Yeah, because I'm loud as... I don't know if this is just, like, maybe a black thing or something, but we just like my brother has a pretty ugly laugh too. Mm-hmm. Actually, my whole family has ugly laugh. Like, we're all ugly laughers.
Happens.
Yeah. Which makes them funnier, because we're all laughing because we're ugly laughers.
For sure. And then you can laugh about how, like, fucking weird the laugh sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole separate other joke.
Well, that's what helps, because you tell a joke, and then, like, I like to tell jokes, and then I fucking, like, laugh hard as shit. Yeah. And then that makes it even funnier, so everybody's dying laughing because I'm ugly as shit.
For sure, but... Aquafina. Let's talk about Aquafina.
Why are we talking about Aquafina?
The rapper. Not the water, the rapper. Do you know who Aquafina is? I don't know about Aquafina. Okay. She is,
maybe.
I think she made a song called My Vag back in, I think it was either 2011 or 2012.
Oh, shit.
And it popped off, and then she's actually, like, she's an actor, too. She's an actress, too, now.
Oh, okay.
Like, she was in Crazy Rich Asians. She was in the Ocean's 8.
They let that happen?
What?
Oh, I guess that.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on the list. It's on the movie list.
Okay.
Another thing I saw, Annihilation, was very good.
Wait, was she on Annihilation?
No, she was not in Annihilation. Okay. That's a movie I saw. It's very good.
Yeah.
You should watch that one.
Well, you gotta watch Blazing Saddles.
True. It's got Natalie Portman in it. It's a Natport classic.
It's got Gene Wilder in it.
Ooh.
A Gene Wilder classic.
Ooh. What's not to like?
Yeah.
But yeah, Aquafina, her most recent album. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull it up right quick. It's got some fucking bangers on it.
It's got some bangers on it?
I think Inner Voices, fucking slaps the most out of all of them.
Well, do you know about Father?
Father?
You don't know Father? Look at Wrist.
What?
You ever heard that song Wrist?
Oh, yeah.
He had an album that came out yesterday.
Oh, shit.
2 days ago. Shit bumps.
He kind of looks like Earl Sweatshirt, like an off-brand Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah, but he's... Nah.
What do you mean?
He's like an Atlanta Earl Sweatshirt, I guess.
Well, just like the mustache.
Yeah, he is pretty fucking ugly.
I love like the Spotify cap. It's just.
But he also has a bunch of ladies with him all the time.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, you're right.
So he must be spitting game.
But are they actresses though? Are they paid to be there?
Well, I check his Instagram stories and
they could be paid to be there. It's like Dan Bilzerian. I'm like 90% sure he pays those people to be there. You know?
That's so lame. Why would you pay anybody to be here?
For the clout.
I mean, yeah. I'd rather just be lame. That's a lie. That's a big fat lie.
I just start a meme account and get my clout that way.
Get my clout. Yeah, exactly. Just steal other people's memes.
Do depression memes or some... Oh, actually, no. I feel like if I did do it would be like wholesome shit only.
I think I'll do Bloomington memes.
Bloomington memes?
Even though they already have a Bloomington, but they don't update enough.
That's true. I
And
feel like
there's funny shit that happens in Bloomington all the time.
same thing with like I hate like Barstool, whatever.
Yeah,
like, those fucking Barstool shit. They used to have a show on ESPN for a while.
Well, they're super like not to even get too woke on you, but they're kind of misogynistic in every way.
They cater to the frat dude. It's basically like a
literally.
TFM or whatever.
I mean,
like
that's
Total
why
Frat Move.
every fucking dude has a Saturdays are for the boys flag. And
there's actually the girls who live in the apartment I used to live in. You can see like into their living room because it's on the corner. So if they have their lights on at night, you can like see all the shit they've hung up on the walls, and they have a flag that says Saturdays are for the girls.
Oh,
so there you go.
Woke.
They're taking that back, and it's right next to like an IU flag, and I think they have like a collar. It's a Chicago flag.
Yeah, Barstool's a piece of shit. And then, do you know like the little social news thing that IU or like it's like independent, but it's like the Tab.
Oh, the Tab, yeah, and they do like memes and
they're
shit.
They're shit. I hate them. I fucking hate them.
Why is that?
Because they're just fucking. They're also kind of catered to like Greek.
I think they definitely. You're not going to see any posts about the root cellar, or you're not going to see any posts about
any of the other bars that are not sports,
that are not Kilroy's and Sparks in the jungle.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that. Even though like only what is it like 18 to 20% of the students at IU are Greek?
Yeah.
Or are in Greek life?
Is it really that small?
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, to be fair, like it's a pretty big percentage, like of like
they have a big presence.
Yes, exactly. I think we have. I mean, up until recently, we've had a lot of them get kicked off.
Great.
But in the last few years, we still had I think it was almost every like fraternity or sorority represented in some way, shape, or form on here. But I definitely know what you're talking about. Although I will say this, my roommate took a video that made it onto Bloomington or Barstool Bloomington or Barstool IU or whatever. It's about him. It's one of his friends getting kicked in the balls.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll pull it up real quick. But it's literally just a recording of it. The guy's name is Jacob, and he's just getting fucking nailed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's saluting the whole time. Then his roommate Brad just comes up and fucking wails him.
Wait, why is this like he wants him to get kicked in the balls?
Well, I think it was like he lost a bet or something.
Oh.
And then the penance was like, well, put your testicles on the line, man. Put your balls where your mouth are. That's some stretching right there.
That's violent.
That's
that's not safe for work.
Oh,
but
definitely.
Funny thing about Greek life, I'm a strong supporter for shitting on Greeks, and so like
not Greek life, just Greek people in
Greek
general.
people in general. fuck your euro.
Fuck Cyprus.
Fuck a euro. It's gyro.
Yeah, like a whole what?
It's gyro. Not
Is it?
Euro. No, it's euro.
I mean,
they say euro, but I think it's gyro. But I've really been saying euro. But seriously, about like Greek life, like people shit on me because I shit on Greek life, and I'm like, fuck you. It's not that serious.
It's really not. I think people just take it way too fucking seriously.
They're like, well,
it's because they have an invested interest because they're paying to be there.
Yeah, also.
So they got money on the line.
They gotta talk shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, waste your fucking money, talk shit all day, you get beat up and all that, whatever.
Talk shit, get hit.
How are you gonna pay to get beat up?
Wait, okay, I found the video.
And you said it was your friend's friend?
No, my roommate is literally filming this.
Oh, your roommate's filming it. Oh, shit. Damn.
But yeah, that's my roommate's Bitmoji right there.
Oh, that's hilarious. Ow. Alright, so that's only one of the few gems of Barstool, Indiana.
There's a few, like, in some G gems, if you will.
It's like, it's like the most, like, I think Barstool and Meninist, is it?
The Meninist Twitter or whatever?
They're, like, both, like, pretty similar.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they're kind of run by similar kinds of people.
You know what made me laugh? You remember when I'm Schmacked came to IU?
Oh, God, yes, I do.
I was like, what the fuck is this? They're like, you never heard of... Or let me talk like...
I'm Schmacked.
Let me talk like them.
Yeah, you never really heard of I'm Schmacked?
No, I haven't heard of I'm Schmacked. Because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, I'm Schmacked. Come out here again. I'll punch you in your fucking mouth.
Everybody, just line up.
Yeah, everybody.
Get nailed in the throat. Although,
Schmacked.
to be fair, if I could make a living doing what they do, I would.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's go out and interview people.
You go out and you just fucking party. And you film it. And then, that's it. Or like you have a DJ that travels with you and you just film for them.
It's amazing.
Yeah. What more could you
awesome.
want? Or like,
That's like a great job if you get paid enough.
what was the guy with, there was a guy who, his name was Kirill or whatever. He had an Instagram where all he would do was throw parties and then take pictures of himself giving girls champagne facials, just like pouring champagne on them. A Slut Whisperer. That was his name.
That's...
And I think his new one's like, It's Kirill, because he got kicked off because people were like, you need to stop doing this. And But yeah, I'm not sure if he's still on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to check right now. Let's see.
I feel like I've just been wild problematic about literally anything recently. Like, I don't fuck with Bird. I don't fuck with... There's this... So I was fucking...
Oh, he's still here.
I don't even think I told you about this. But I was working with... I've been working on this software for my other job. Where it's like I'm doing like a VR project for the campus. Where I'm doing like a tour that like puts the emphasis on the limestone.
Yeah.
And the software I've been working on for like... It has to be like a good 2... Wow, that's okay.
But yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
But it's been a software that I've been working on for about a good 3... Wow, that's extra as fuck. For like a good 1 or 2 months. Mm-hmm. They just like decided they're closing up shop like a couple days ago. And so I literally just messaged them on Twitter and told them to go fuck themselves.
Why not?
Why not? They're already closing down. Might as well give them a few piece of my mind. I don't. You know what? White ass doesn't excite me anymore. And breast and white ass don't excite me.
Why not?
$1? Seriously, dude?
Well, I think it's there for scale. I think it's a for scale thing.
The dollars for scale?
Yes.
Really?
Dollar for scale.
I don't give a fuck about ass. JK, that's a big lie.
I was about to say, why the fuck are you lying right now?
Lie.
Come on. Blatant lies. Ooh. That one's... I was about to say, yeah, there you go. But he's still active, although he basically turned into like a meme account, I think. Oh,
that
wait.
shows a lot of breast. Is that a... Oh, I was like, oh, what? Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
It's a bit... This reminds me of like... There was this one thing. You remember the Snapchat, like... dirty Snapchat that they had on for IU?
It was all Yeti, and then it was like... Oh, what was...
You remember...
IU Snaps or something?
Yeah, that shit was so fucking weird.
That shit was wild.
People would just be showing everything.
Yeah, and
like,
then some people would like censor it out, but then like some people wouldn't.
Yeah, and I'm just like, am I allowed to watch this?
Yeah, like I feel like it's sort of voyeuristic in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I guess they were the ones who put it on Snapchat, so they kind of knew what they were getting into. But at the same time, I feel like they definitely didn't consult like some of the people that were being filmed. But
I just like normal porn, to be honest.
We're not talking about porn again, Matt.
I just
every single fucking time.
I mean, that's my life. I sleep
home
in one big full bed by myself every fucking night.
Dude, bro. This bed is a queen for sure.
This is a full.
That's not a full.
It's a full.
That is for sure a queen.
It's a full.
No way. Absolutely not.
Okay, maybe it's a full. No, it's a full. It's definitely a full.
Well, no, because like the fulls, they're much thinner than this. You know, like they're not nearly as wide.
No, it's a full.
Fair enough. Whatever you think.
Well,
go for it.
I mean, I got it for free.
You're wrong,
I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
It doesn't really fucking matter.
For sure.
It really doesn't fucking matter, okay?
That's true. Oh, shit.
But, fucking, yeah, like, back to Greeks, like, or back to all the, like, stupid shit that just, like, people post on IU. It's just so, like, it's gross, man.
What I really want to know is Alex Morin really building his house?
Yes.
Like, how is that even... Why? Like,
okay, hear me out.
How,
so
when...
Did I explain this to you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's like, there was, like, some shitty house over in the south side of Bloomington.
Yeah.
And so he bought it.
Okay.
He's been saving up.
Yeah.
And he's also been, like, working on being a, like, real estate agent as well.
Fair enough. Like
trying to get a license for it.
Yeah.
And so so this would be, like, his first, like, house to... He won't sell it yet, but...
He's gonna flip it, but he's not gonna... He's gonna live in it.
He's gonna live in it for a while. I think there's, like, other plans with it. Mm. But so... Yeah, so he basically, like, stripped everything. Like, stripped the floors, stripped the fucking, like, toilet, gross shit. All, like, he cut some trees down to, like, make some wood because he's doing hardwood floors or some shit.
There you go.
Like, just crazy shit. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm so excited to see what it's gonna look like. Mm-hmm. Because it's... But yeah, he's literally basically building his house from the inside out to out.
Does he have any experience as a contractor?
I don't think so.
Does he know how to do electrical? Does he know how to do, like, HVAC,
I think he's
plumbing?
done, like, they've created a plan, and if they fuck up, they fuck up. But, I mean...
Fair enough.
it's probably way better looking than it used to look.
Oh, for sure.
So
I would not be
he's
surprised.
literally gentrifying a neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood.
You're just gonna see a white girl running just quickly.
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of white people running.
You're gonna see Starbucks springing up on the corners. Everyone's gonna start owning chickens, unironically.
Unironic.
Gonna be on like a urban garden setup.
You're gonna see fucking just a smoothie food truck in front of you.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be you owning it. Smooth moves. Give us free smoothies, please.
or don't. It's up to you. The one thing that got me about that is recently there was, I think it was a law passed where they're no longer allowed to give out not the manual, but the analog electricity meters.
Yeah.
So they can only get the digital model. So people who have solar panels can no longer sell their power back to the grid. They can only operate at a neutral, like a $0 amount. So they can't sell energy back.
Uh-huh.
Which is really
Weird.
shitty. I think that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I think the
Is that just like a national law, or?
I think I think it's by state. I think that was a Pence carryover.
Oh, that fuck boy. Yeah.
That boy.
So you can't do anything. There's no ordinance that they can change.
Well, a lot of people like bought a bunch of solar panels before that rule was enacted because everything past a certain date that I cannot remember off the top of my head, but everything past that certain date had to be digital. All those meters would have been digital.
That's so fucked.
So people were like kind of scrambling to get the solar panels for a while.
That'd be cool if Alex put solar panels on his shit.
It would.
Yeah, but I don't think he will be. Well, he might be able to.
It's actually like surprisingly easy as long as there's not a bunch of tree cover. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I think like there are programs that subsidize them, but as far as like purchasing a solar panel outright, last time I checked, they run like at least 4 figures for like some ones to hook up to an entire house. Yeah.
Okay. I think I got the money. I got the money for that.
I mean, to be fair, like
that's a big fucking.
For sure, like that makes sense though, because it's a big startup cost, but at the same time, you're going to be living. If all of your appliances are electric,
yeah, you're
kind of like eliminating an electricity bill if you have enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And plus, like, fuck utility companies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Duke Energy can go suck a dick.
The thing that I want to fucking know is that me and my roommate will go like on like break. So like this last winter break in particular, in December we were in our apartment maybe 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
We unplugged all of our appliances that we weren't going to be using. Yeah. Except for like the main ones like the oven and shit like that.
Yeah. Fridge.
Yeah. And then we didn't even have our heat or our AC on at all. We turned it off. Yeah. Which probably not the best thing to do because our pipes could have frozen, but I don't think that would have happened. Yeah. So we turned all of that off, and our heating bill went up it was almost triple what it normally is. Nice. For no fucking reason.
Nice.
Just because fuck you.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, and then when we try to call to try to contest it or like figure out what the fuck's going on,
like show us a price maybe?
Yeah, or like if you have any questions about your utility bills, like press 3, and then you press 3, and it's literally like ways you can reduce energy consumption, and it's a big fuck you, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
That literally pissed me. Nah, I'd go to Duke
It's ridiculous.
Energy. You should have won.
It's fucked. Yeah. Like it was like our normal power bills anywhere from like $40 to $50. Because like all of our appliances are electric.
Do you remember that basically these energy companies in these areas are monopolies?
I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
So they can like do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's time for solar panels. It's time for candles.
Bring back candles.
Yeah, no
Bring back daylight savings time.
I don't need AC.
We still have daylight. You want to operate without AC?
Yeah, I got blankets.
AC is cooling.
Fuck.
Heating, bro. Heating.
Wait, I can get naked.
I mean, you could,
sweating.
but
I just got a lot of water and a lot of sweating.
Ugh. Will that inversely drive up your water bill? Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I was struggling in this fucking place. I don't know when, but it was like the beginning. Like when I first got here, I was like, it was fucking hot, and I had to even use Connor's like fan because I was fucking just dying in here.
Yeah, there's no fan in here. That sucks.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't really want to fucking buy a fan though.
Well, I mean like a ceiling fan.
Yeah, I understand. I had a ceiling fan in my last place, and I kept that shit on all the time.
Yeah.
But also, that's electricity that I have to pay for.
True.
But it's whatever.
Honestly, what I really liked about my last apartment is that it was so cold. Yeah. For like no reason. Like you could feel it walking down the stairs. It would be like, we usually kept it at like 70.
Yeah.
And then Or like in the winter it was lower, in the summer it was higher, stuff like that. And you could literally feel as you were walking down the stairs like a 5 to 10 degree change.
Yeah.
It would just get so much colder, and I love that.
Oh yeah.
I love it because I sweat a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sweating right now.
Why?
I don't know. It's like that's who I am as a person.
It gets me. This podcast gets me sweating because it's so heat.
It gets my heart. It's
fucking fire. This is our last episode, guys. Sorry.
We're retiring.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're running out of ideas.
Yeah, we're running out of ideas. But but funny thing about talking about electricity, I have fixed costs for this place.
Seriously?
So I pay the same thing every month on electricity. I don't think I pay the same thing for water. But electricity, I pay the same fucking thing. I don't fucking know.
How does that even work?
They bunch it. Or they bundle it or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not arguing.
You should probably read into it a little bit. Like, is there any way to contest that or opt out of it, or?
It's fixed. It stays this. No, it's like a really cheap thing too.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm not like it's like probably like $15 between the three of us.
Oh, between all of you?
Yeah.
So split through, not even split through ways.
Actually, let me think. Like 50 between the three of us.
Oh, that's still not bad.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Wow.
So
so
I can fucking keep this light on all fucking day.
Shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we like if you see like everything's fucking on, like we don't give a fuck because we got water.
Water's a separate story. Although to be fair, it's not like I think it's like 1.4 cents a gallon or something.
Yeah, it's also just like really the big thing is the shower, and we don't have washer or dryer in here, so that's dope.
You don't?
No, or we had to walk over and pay for the shit.
Oh, fair enough. We do.
But yeah.
But yeah. You're done now.
You're done now. But fucking who the fuck throws a party on a Monday, bro?
That's an excellent fucking question.
No.
I don't understand.
What type of fucking... I was thinking about something.
Go for it.
Since I'm trying to have that game night.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, what board games do people fuck with?
I feel like Settlers of Catan's a big one, but like not everyone knows how to play that. Like I don't know. I think
that's a cult following type shit.
Yeah, like I don't know how to play it. I think one of my sisters.
We should just have a D&D night.
Like my sister's boyfriend tried to get me to play it one time, and I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah, dude, let's do a D&D night.
D&D.
Why the hell not?
D&D's lit.
Hell yeah, dude.
For like 2 seconds.
I mean,
well, making your characters fucking annoying.
I think the thing is, like, do we know anyone who would be, like, the dungeon master or whatever?
My roommate.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he could be DM.
For sure.
Fucking... I should buy Sorry.
This, like, yeah.
Sorry gives me good fucking vibes.
Parcheesi's always a good one.
Parcheesi?
Yeah, man. You don't fuck with Parcheesi? Parcheesi's great. It's like the Indian precursor to Sorry. It's
Should
great.
I get Shoots and Ladders too?
Nah, you can't besmirch the good name of fucking Shoots and Ladders. Same thing with Stratego. Oh, you know what's really good?
Yeah, what?
Risk.
Bruh.
I fuck heavy with Risk, especially if it's like the Lord of the Rings version, because it's like a much bigger map.
I look, people want to get good at fucking Monopoly.
Dude, Monopoly's pretty fun too, but
that's some long-term shit.
A lot of people get aggressive.
Oh, I got aggressive.
Yeah, people get heated.
He almost punched me in my roommate almost punched me in my fucking mouth because I like did some real fucking
shady shit. Monopoly.
I did some really shady shit.
Hell yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm not gonna help you.
We are no longer friends.
He literally was like, wow, you're a fucking bitch. And I was like, honestly, I feel fucking bad now.
Damn.
Like, it got heated.
Damn.
Monopoly
does.
Because you're in like 3 hours and you're like,
it's a con commitment for sure. Something with Risk.
Yeah, but like no, that's like those type of board games are like it's not fun in games after a while. It's like I want to fucking end this.
We need a cooling off period afterwards.
That fucking Uno is not a joke.
Oh god,
I will fucking throw you.
Honestly, like as long as you got a deck of cards, there's a lot of shit you can do. Do you have poker chips?
We do.
You do actually.
Yeah.
I do too.
I'll throw real money on that shit.
What I want to do is I want to get people enough to play. There's a YouTube series where people play Monopoly with like real money.
Oh, I fucking Achievement Hunter?
No, it wasn't Achievement Hunter, but it was a separate it's those
Rooster Teeth?
No, it's a separate channel.
Well, Achievement Hunter's been doing that though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I want to do something like that.
Nah, definitely not.
I think that would be fucking awesome, and it would get so much more intense.
When I get fucking good at it, I will start doing that. Have we ever talked about... I don't know if we talked about it on this podcast, how fucking shitty our food is now.
Jubilee is the channel that does it. Or at least the one that I saw. But anyway, yeah, what do you mean whose food?
Like, catering food is kind of bad now.
Well, I think because they're switching, because of like the merger and all that, and they're starting to do a lot of stuff.
We've been doing the merger since fucking May, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like, have we not figured it out yet?
I guess not. I mean,
we literally are just straight up IU now, and they can't fucking make chicken tenders to save their fucking life.
I mean, to be fair, like, the catering business is now kind of a monopoly on the campus. Like, you have nowhere else to go. You could go to like an outside third party.
We got One World.
One World?
Yeah, so there's One World. One World owns One World Catering, Lenny's, Pizza X, and that's it.
Oh, well,
so
yeah.
One World. I mean, they're all right, and then you got the people that work at the convention center, and then you have Terry's. Terry's Catering.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
Come here, bitch.
Yeah, Scary Terry's. They are all very scary, actually. They pull out all the fun people from the West Side.
Ooh,
West Side.
Very astute observation.
Yeah,
you could have said something about the prices being so low they're frightening or something.
Yeah, no, they're just dusty as fuck.
Yeah, these things happen.
Let's be just straight up with them. But
fair enough.
I mean, yeah, fucking Uno. Yeah, you can fucking kill some beats. I will.
You ever play Slamwich?
Slamwich?
Yeah, it's like it's a deck of cards and they're all shaped like sandwich items.
Oh.
And then he has like if there's ever a bread, you have to slap it and then you get the cards.
I once played
or Slapwich or Slamwich or whatever.
I don't think I played that before.
Ah.
I played Exploding Kittens.
Yes, my RA on my floor freshman year bought a deck of that, and he was like, "Anyone want to play? Go down to the lounge." And I was like, "Fuck it, why not?"
That shit was easy. Like I figured it out in like 2 games or something else.
Yeah, it's a lot of the same. They repeat a lot, like a lot of the same cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of variety.
Not variety. They should probably work on that expansion pack.
But you know what I love? My favorite game.
Oh, tell me.
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I have never lost a game.
But you haven't played Jackbox yet.
True. Like I fuck with Quiplash though.
Quiplash is fire. Fucking Murder Party Trivia is fire.
Oh wait, is that the? I know what you're talking about. With like the
Actually, most games are good. Fucking, you can only play Fake in it if you have enough people.
Mm-hmm.
And the T-shirt TKO is funny as fuck.
Do you have the? Is it just Jackbox 2, or do you have the third one?
I think we have which one? The one that's not the newest, but the second newest. Actually, I'm trying to play this now. Let me see if... I don't know if he wants to play. He probably won't.
As I say, we're not that far in, so I don't know if we can do that now.
No, I'm saying, like, I don't know what time it is, so I don't think he would want to play at this time.
It is almost midnight.
See if my homie Max and the boys fucking...
So now you know.
I want to give a quick shout out to Tiger Woods for winning. That's it. Okay.
Duly noted. Shout out Tiger.
Well, it was his first thing since 2013.
There you go. Good for him.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to decide. As an African American male, I have to do things with my hair that are very weird. So sometimes I use petroleum jelly for my hair. Sometimes and also I think I'm balding. Sometimes I use fucking this Cantu coconut curl cream.
Coconut curl cream.
Coconut. It looks like fucking straight, just nut in the fucking.
Well, yeah.
And then there's coconut oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
straight like MCL. Yeah.
I mean, my shit's soft.
Or MCT.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a do-rag.
Go for it. Why the hell
not? I think I'm gonna get the fuck. I feel like I'm coughing on you. I think I'm gonna get a do-rag and just fucking.
I bet I gotta edit out those coughs.
Yeah, slightly. But yeah, this is literally like, I don't know. My body's just a struggle. Everything about it.
You're 21,
bro.
That's a bad sign.
Well, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, trying to make sure everything's right. Like, having a fucking Audi is a struggle. Like, I don't know why. Like, every time, like, nobody brings it up. Every time, like, every time I'm, like, hooking up with somebody, nobody brings it up.
Well,
which is
I mean,
super
I'd imagine... Weird. Yeah, like, do you normally talk about people's fucking belly buttons?
Well, I mean, it's kind of different, though. It's not like... It's an Audi. Like,
I mean, I'll give you that.
That's kind of weird.
So?
I don't know.
It's just your old mouth. It's like just an old ass lip.
But it's also a popped out lip.
Yeah.
But also the organs can pop into there, and that's when you can.
Oh, they can like herniate like through the wall?
They could
herniate on a wall.
I think that's how it actually starts, is herniating.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I'm deciding if I should get rid of it or not. But it's been like my life.
You can get rid of it?
I can get rid of it easily.
Huh.
You can just kind of go back in.
Once again, I've never had to deal with that problem before.
Yeah, it's a big problem. It's the Audi.
Hashtag Audi probs?
Yeah. Yeah, you're privileged. You have a privileged belly button.
Privileged belly button.
You're an ally to the Audi regime.
Indeed. Yeah, gotta be a good ally.
Yeah. Hey, fucking, I don't even. I'm trying to like decide like if I should try new sports. I worked on fencing for such a long time, or for
like actually
a semester.
I was about to say, like,
I was trying to do like fencing club, and like,
is there a fencing club?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I would fuck people up in fencing club, which is probably not true at all, but you know, fucking like there's so many fucking sports in this world, and this shit's hilarious.
I tried fencing when I was younger.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
A summer.
It's pretty cool. I don't think I would take it seriously at all.
Yeah, I mean I never had any of my own gear. I'd always just it went to like it wasn't like a camp. It was like a thing they offered at my middle school, and you could go and they would just like give you gear and shit. Yeah. It was like an after school thing.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, hey, stab at each other with these swords that have, like, things over the end, or, like, a cork or some shit over the end.
I want to stab my little
yeah, we were going fucking ham, dude. We were just fucking smacking each other with the foils. Yeah.
On guard, bitch.
We were going hard.
On guard. On guard.
It's like a 17th century French duel. It was a big time. It was a good time.
We're over here on that, what was it, Macbeth that did that shit?
What?
Somebody had a duel in the Shakespeare book.
I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but I don't know. I don't know Shakespeare very well. I really don't.
Come on, man. He started a whole. He started vocabulary.
I think Shakespeare was overrated.
Oh honestly. Wow! Who's your author or your
author of choice?
Your author, your author of choice.
John Ronson.
John Ronson.
Yeah, I like how he likes. I think my favorite book that he's written is The Psychopath Test.
The Psychopath Test.
Yeah.
What is this about?
It basically kind of goes into the psychology industry, and he sort of delves into what makes, how do we classify people as a psychopath, and he goes to and he talks to the psychologist to delineate the actual list. There's like I think it's a 25 item list, and in order to be like legitimately classified, you have to identify with at least 15 of them, and then that can classify you. And then the average person usually identifies with between 6 to 8 or like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And so there's a whole list of criteria. And then on top of that, he also looks into what happens once you're in a mental institution and they have identified you as a psychopath. You're usually comorbid with a bunch of other things. He takes a sort of a look, and then Scientology gets pulled into it, and there's a whole. I haven't read it in a while, so I feel like I'm doing.
So it's basically just deciding if you're crazy or not.
Kind of, but like, and then he
sort of a very deep scientific.
But also he explores the sense of like sometimes psychopaths. We've already heard like the stats that like 15% of CEOs or like top ranking people in companies are all psychopaths because they're very good business people.
Yeah.
Because they don't let their emotions like cloud their judgment as far as like it's for the good of the company, that kind of deal. So usually there's a lot of horror stories of bosses just kind of like mercilessly laying people off or like closing a whole factory that can essentially bankrupt a small town.
Yeah. And don't care.
And they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
And then he goes and he interviews one of the guys one of the CEOs that did that. I think it was like a toaster guru or some shit.
Wow.
And he closed down a whole manufacturing plant that essentially just turned this small town into a ghost town.
Wow.
And he was like asking him like what he thought about the process, and he was like, I didn't really care. I did what I had to do. I did what I thought I had to do. I brought him in, I fucking fired them all, and you sent them on their way. And I was like, oh yeah, that's one way to do it.
That's business, as you can say, or you're just fucking crazy and an asshole. But that's business.
That's business, ain't it?
Yeah, we live in the country of business. Well, stop calling the United States of America the United States of business.
If you were to watch Wild Wild Country, there's a speech that goes on there, and they call it the United States of Aggression.
Oh wow!
And I was like, go off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of business, I've been thinking about fucking. I feel like I don't know if we have or not, but I feel like we've talked about multi-level marketing before.
I think we have a little bit.
A little bit about like Amway, and because I had a roommate that was trying to get me to do that shit, and I was like,
Amway?
It's like it's called Amway. It's like a multi-level.
Is that the ones that sell insurance or whatever from Citibank?
Some weird shit. They're a multi-level marketing
Yeah, I keep
company.
getting messages about that on LinkedIn.
Because my fucking roommate used to do shit with them, and he was like, go to stupid ass conventions and shit. He's like, come on, man, like you can do that, and then you just ask other people. And I was like, that sounds like a pyramid scheme.
It basically is.
A legal pyramid scheme.
Essentially.
Like Vector.
Yeah. Like, they operate in what's called, they want you to do, like, warm sales or, like, warm zones.
Yeah.
Or people that have, like, you warm connections. It's warm something. And essentially people that you already know. And so you can sort of, like, pressure them into buying.
Well, that's what Vector did.
Essentially,
Did you know what Vector was?
No.
Okay, Vector is literally it's a pyramid scheme that they do warm sales with knives.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And,
It's similar to, like,
Cutco.
Cutco.
Pretty ass.
Yeah.
And
It's
it is
Cutco.
Cutco.
It's fucking Cutco.
Yeah. And so it was funny because they were trying to hire me. And like they called me and they're like, yeah, so you just come over like one of these days and you can just like we'll get you training and all that. And so I like look up them and I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I see all the videos like, yeah, Vector's bullshit, blah blah blah. They don't make you they really don't give you all the money that you want.
Yeah.
And you just have to keep working on it. And I'm like, And so I think she tried to like call me back and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna work for you.
Yeah.
No. She's like, you sure? I'm like, no, yeah, I'm very sure, actually. So, Vector, you can go eat a dick.
Yeah, Cutco knives are kind of garbage.
Oh, yeah. I heard they're all shit except, like, the bread knives.
I think my sister used to date a guy who sold Cutco knives.
Oh.
And the same thing, like, you don't
Good
even...
thing it was a used to.
Yeah, like, this was... Yeah, it was back in college. She's
Okay.
dating a new guy now. Even then, even if the bread knives are good, you don't want an expensive bread knife, because once they go dull, they're fucked. You can't really sharpen them.
Yeah.
So there's no use in buying an expensive bread knife.
What do even bread knives even look like? They're like...
They're the ones that are long. It's kind of like a long edge, or not. It's not an edge. They're straight, and then they come to a point, and it's the wavy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bread knife.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the wavy pattern on the bottom.
I just faked.
A lot of people confuse them with ham knives for some reason. Ham knives are the really long ones that are circular on the end, but they come to like a single bevel, and they're really sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to knives.
Yeah.
I feel like
super
I feel
useful.
like I don't think anybody really pays attention to like the type of knife. Like I'll be downstairs and like checking out my knives, and I'm like, I can't eat this fucking chicken with a butter knife
Yeah.
because literally like that's
tough.
like the normal thing that people use for like knives, and I'm like, not with that little nibble of fucking sharpness. I need me a fucking
Like a paring knife at
I need a
least.
paring knife so I can cut up that boy.
Or like a steak knife, which is
Yeah.
more common. People,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever like. I only know one person who owns like an actual pair of steak knives, like yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because they bought like a big block, and it
Yeah.
came with the block.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister has some shit like that. They work scissors and all that.
Yeah, with
Those scissors sketch me out.
honestly though, like the what do they call them? The super shears.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've cut through chicken bones with those fuckers before.
Shit.
Like whole, yeah.
Well, I mean, chicken bones are not that hard to cut.
Still.
Oh, I want to. Speaking of chicken bones.
Uh-oh.
So, how do you eat your chicken?
What do you mean?
Like, if you have a chicken wing. Like, if we had some chicken
A
wings.
wing?
Let's say we have buffalo wings in front of
Okay.
us right now. You know, it has the drums and the fucking.
And like the wing portion?
and the wing portion.
Or the no wing tips, but just like the wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how do you eat that?
The wing?
How do you eat. Like, let's say it was just, just a drumstick. How do you eat that?
Alright, well, I mean, what is, just like, you take a bite.
And how do you eat all the meat?
Well, yeah.
Like, all the meat?
Yes.
Like, all,
My
like, on the top?
Yes.
The little, what's it called?
The gristle?
The gristle, do you eat
Yeah.
that?
You eat the whole fucking thing.
Now, I'm gonna go farther on that.
Okay.
I used to fucking eat the marrow.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
That shit was fucking great.
Yeah, dude. If you like, I remember we were a very anti-waste household.
Yeah.
It was the sort of issue of like, we paid for it, you're gonna fucking
It's called
eat
a
all of
gristle?
it. What?
You said it's called a grizzle?
Gristle.
Yeah, that fucking shit's
Yeah.
great.
It's I think it's like the cartilage in between joints for
Yeah.
and like I think there's sometimes it can be tendons and shit like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually people don't eat it because they think it's tough. But I mean, it all gets digested the same way pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the only thing with like you got to be careful about eating bones. Like I remember I think my grandma used to like eat chicken bones, like small ones, granted,
Yeah.
but she would just like chicken feet, and she would just like fucking eat them.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't spit them out, and I think she had some complication with that. But at the same time, one, she's old, and two, don't fucking eat chicken bones.
Yeah.
Don't eat bones in general, unless you're like making them into a fucking broth and shit like that.
I don't do that shit anymore, but I used to be a marrow boy.
Marrow. I mean, honestly, bone marrow is fucking good.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like,
what were you saying?
No, like there's I know there are some like higher end restaurants that'll do like a whole thing of like beef bone marrow, and they'll have it like a shoot.
Wow.
And then you could do like shots out of it. They'll do it like a bone marrow luge.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's actually supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. And they'll do it with like whiskey or like Jameson or something.
Okay, that'd be interesting. But I mean, it was funny because my brother used to like not eat his chicken that much. Like he'd eat it and then he would like it'd be a lot of meat left.
Yeah.
He knows that I fuck with chicken heavy.
I'm fucking heavy with the chicken.
Heavy with the fucking... You done now.
Yeah.
And he would give it to me, and I'd just be like... We'd be around, like, friend's house, and my family friend's house, and they'd be looking at us like, what the fuck? Did you just give him a chicken bone so he could eat the rest of it? And I was like, what's wrong?
Why are you fucking judging me right now?
I'm trying to eat that grizzle, bro.
I was about to say, everybody gotta eat.
Yeah, everybody
gotta eat.
Everybody gotta eat.
Yeah.
Even though I already ate, but I gotta eat more.
I'm just gonna eat more, exactly. I'm a growing boy. Don't look at me like that.
My brother's getting better at so he can eat. He doesn't see my...
Whenever I'm with people and they don't eat like all of like the meat on the bone, or some people don't eat their crusts, I'll shame them.
They should
be
put that on
you need
the
to fucking
psychopath
eat.
test.
Yeah, like eat your goddamn crust.
Yeah. Oh, people that don't... Did you see the thing that I shared on Facebook?
No.
It was something like they need to be put in jail or something.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, there's no reason why you should not eat your crust.
Your crust.
Like pizza,
there's bread on
everything.
the bottom of the pizza.
What?
I mean, there's like the crust, like...
I'm talking about both like bread and pizza. Like, eat your crust regardless of what you're eating.
No, I'm saying like there's bread on the bottom of the pizza, so why are you not eating
like the dough
crust?
is cooked essentially to the same thing as the crust.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think the issue with some people is they're like, oh, there's nothing on it, so I don't want to eat it. There's so much you can do with it. If you get sauces with your pizza, you can dip it in that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of places now, like Domino's, they have like the garlic or like the herbs and salt on that.
I like that. I fuck with
it's
that.
Good, yeah, and they put it on the crust.
Now, what do you think about a stuffed crust?
Honestly, I've only ever had it like a few times. I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It's not amazing.
I will not pay extra for
People
it.
gas it up.
It's overrated.
Like, they used to actually sell stuffed crust for lunch at my school in high school.
Yeah, we had,
And I was like, this is absolute shit.
We had, like, fucking nachos every day.
Nachos?
You know, like, what I'm talking about? They're, like, the circular corn chips that were bright yellow. They came in, like...
Yes.
Yeah, and then, like, the sealed bags. And then
Yes.
they came with, like, that fucking concrete neon nuclear orange cheese. Like, that jalapeno cheese.
That shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had that
shit's
every
trash.
single fucking day. They always had that.
Wow.
I don't know why, but it was an option every single fucking day.
Did you guys at least have a salad bar?
Yeah, we did, but, like, I was one of the only people that ever fucking used it.
Yeah, and then people, like, look at you strange every time.
Yeah.
They're like, can you hurry up? I'm like, suck my dick.
I'm trying to eat... I'm like, my body needs fucking nutrients.
That feels like a long time ago, just, like, fucking...
True. I would never fucking go through high school again, because I was swimming at least 2.5 hours a day.
Yeah, that's about for me.
Track. Like track and shit like that. If not, I think the average day was like 5.
Because I would usually it's funny as fuck. I'd usually be I'd do the running workout.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to high jump to do my high jump workout. Mm-hmm. So it's just a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And then like I would do summer conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
God fucking dick. My coach dicked me down one summer. They really fucked me up that summer because I was like...
Bro, you want some water?
Bro, I have water. I finished my water.
For sure. Go ahead and take a swig. There you go. No more coughs. There's a lot of editing.
Yeah, my throat wet now.
There you go.
Until it dries up.
Lube up the esophagus.
Oh, I lube it up.
There you go.
My tongue's like fucking... you know when you burn your fucking tongue?
Yeah, and it feels
Because I
weird.
ate pizza... yesterday, because the same pizza from the IMU. That shit's kind of good. The slices of pizza are pretty fucking good.
Yeah. But you were saying the track practice.
Yeah, it was fucked. Like, yeah, I'd definitely be doing like 2.5 hours, and then I had split time with choir too. Yeah. So I was just doing a whole lot of stupid shit.
I was mostly just swimming, but I was also doing IB.
Oh,
yeah.
You see, we didn't have IB.
Yeah, I mean, we loved to advertise that we did do it, but yeah, I mean, I was doing that and I was doing swimming, so I actually quite enjoyed the morning workouts.
Yeah.
I fucking hated how...
You guys had morning workouts?
Yeah, we had practice at 5 in the morning.
That's fucking lame.
I would have to get up... I usually got up at 4:30. Every single fucking day. I would go, and usually it would start at 5. It would end at like 7, because our day would start usually at 7:25.
Yeah.
Unless it was Tuesday. We had late start Tuesdays, and it would start an hour later.
Why?
I don't know why. It was just something they did. It would alternate every other week. You would have like a late start Tuesday.
Wow.
I don't know why they did it, but I'm kind of glad they did because we got to sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really liked the morning workouts because on Monday, the guys' team would lift in the weight room, then the girls' team would swim, and then on Wednesday, we would swim, they would lift, and on Friday, everyone would lift.
Okay.
So I really fucking liked lifting in the morning because no one else was there. It was just like the swim team in like one of the smaller weight rooms, and like it was great.
What I like about lifting is it's just like straightforward.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like doing anything endurance, like training or shit, like that shit's fucking endurance is hard. Endurance is really fucking hard.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like the point. move closer to the microphone.
Hello, my name's Matthew Mercer, and I like to talk about shit.
You're a quiet boy.
But
You're a fucking quiet boy.
yeah, I fucking.
There you go. There you go. I'm liking those waveforms.
Do you hear me now? God.
I'm talking to you. I'm liking those waveforms. Very nice.
Yeah, very good. Good wavelengths. You see the crust in the trough? Look at that, bro. The crust, bro. I just hit the crust, bro.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and then I hated swimming in the morning. I fucking hated that. So Wednesdays were always the fucking worst. But yeah, I always really enjoyed lifting in them during the day. And then we would go to school, and normally I would pass the fuck out.
You shower in your...
What?
You shower in like your showers in school and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of had to.
Yeah. Just use a flip flop or something.
No, I mean, yeah. Some people did, some people didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Oh, that's...
I never got like any like athletes with any of that.
Yeah.
Because it was only us in the because we had separate locker rooms for like home team and away team.
Yeah.
So it was only ever us that were in that locker room.
Yeah.
And like the kids who would come in and swim for gym would use the away team locker room. Mm-hmm. So it was only us.
I feel like I got athlete's foot for a sec. And then I started getting pedicures. Which is amazing.
For sure. Dude.
Have you ever had a pedicure?
I have not, but I feel like I need one. I want like a sugar scrub.
Bro, let's make that move.
Yeah,
I want little leg to fucking fuck my feet up.
Jesus Christ. For sure, man.
They be like fucking stretching your feet too. They're like, oh, they're like
they get into it. Yeah. I feel like if we get enough... we have to
fucking
be able...
game night. Let's have a
fucking game night. Let's do a fucking mani-pedi night. Let's do fucking face masks.
It's spa day, bitch.
It's a self-care day.
Yeah, self-care.
Shout out to self-care.
Shout out to self-control.
Yeah, that too. Shout out to self-awareness.
Ooh, woke.
That's a big one.
Keep it woke.
Exactly.
Introspection.
Indeed. At least 30 minutes of introspection a day.
Oh, yeah. I just do 10 minutes.
And then I journal. I go to museums that are closed and I journal.
What the fuck?
No, I don't. The only time I ever kept a journal was my freshman year. I took a walking class. All right, no, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. So in Hutton, they offered a class that was called it was like themes.
I'd fail that shit. No, okay.
No, it was called Walking Themes in Literature.
Okay.
And so basically, we did. I
feel like it's pretty cool.
We read a lot of Werner Herzog. And because he walked from, I want to say it was like France to Germany.
Well, that's not. It depends where he walked from.
It's pretty fucking far. Let me look it up real quick. But anyway, he was walking these like ridiculously long distances, and he would journal every single day. It was like a chronological history of him walking from one place to another. Because I think his grandma was gonna die, or like his grandma did die,
and he was trying to get.
And he was walking.
Germany.
Yeah, he was trying to like see her one more time. Yeah.
He didn't have a car.
Of walking in ice, Munich to Paris. Yeah.
He walked from Munich to Paris.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it Paris to Munich? I think it was Munich to Paris.
Okay.
But one of the things we had to do for that is we had to keep a journal of what we thought about while we were walking every day. And so...
That'd be kind of awkward if you thought about something.
I didn't really give a fuck. I wrote down fucking everything that came to mind.
Yeah.
And, like, one time, I remember I was walking by and I was like, oh, like, the tiles of this building remind me of the backsplash in my dad's apartment, like shit like that.
Yeah, that's fucking lame.
And then that's actually when I started walking with headphones in. Was right around because I never did that before. So, and I started doing that, and I was like, why the fuck would I ever not do this? And so I always fucking walk with headphones.
Oh,
now.
it's amazing.
It really is.
Mostly when you're playing the bangers of...
The bops.
The bops.
The bops, the bangers,
What's the
jams.
difference between a banger and a bop?
I think a banger... Okay, I think it all has to do with the composition of the music. A bop is usually a pop song, is what I've noticed.
Yeah.
It tends to be older. Doesn't always have to be, but it tends to be.
But it's commercial.
Usually, yes.
Well, I don't think... I think the mainstream people...
The normies.
The cockhat... Do I have to call them white? Yeah, it's mostly
Usually,
white people.
yeah.
They're mainstream.
Yeah.
They fuck up the definitions of shit.
They do.
So they say it's a bop.
You know what? Here's our definition of a bop.
So a bop is pop.
It's pop music.
Pop music could be good,
I feel like
but it's also pop music. So
it's popular for some fucking music for some reason. For example, Rebecca Black's "Friday" is a bop. Not necessarily popular or enjoyed by any or many, but it's a bop nonetheless.
It is a bop.
It is,
but it's a bop like shit.
True. There's modifiers.
To sound smart.
There's modifiers to the bop.
It's a bop.
There really
like
is.
Shit.
Exactly.
Bop as fuck.
It's a bop it.
But banger.
A banger, I think, has to have it like heavy bass line, but at least some sort of bass element.
But also, a banger, is it a banger to everyone, or is it a banger to me?
Well, these terms are all subjective.
Yes.
But I feel like if it applies to you, it normally applies to other people.
Yeah.
Or, maybe you're a hipster, maybe it doesn't, who knows? But at the same time...
I would say Tame Impala has hella bangers.
It could be. And there could be people out there that disagree.
Yeah, and I'll tell them that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you can definitely argue about what is and what is not a bop or a banger. Actually, no. I feel like bops are more objective than bangers. I feel like bangers are subjective. Bops kind of like... It just kind of like anything that goes super punk.
Like if Sweet violent. Caroline comes on in Indiana, everybody fucks with it.
Like everyone fucks with it.
Not me, but everybody else fucks with it. It's a bop.
Yeah, or like a lot of the like Baby by Justin Bieber. It's a bop.
Yeah, you better relax.
You
need to relax.
No.
Because Baby is not a bop.
It is not.
Baby is not a bop.
How is it
Baby
not?
Was a bop. It's not a bop anymore.
Once a bop, always a bop.
No, incorrect. I can't believe you.
Do we need another modifier for like a prehistoric bop or like a past bop?
It's because it's not a classic.
Well, no. A classic, I feel like, has to be... it's like an antique. It has to be at least like 15 years.
Like fucking...
Or like 20. 20
but
plus years.
Also, that's still subjective.
Well, yeah, these are all... I want to make these... I want objective terms for all of these. So, let's start with bop.
Okay.
You can have... I feel like it needs to be in the last... You want to say 5 to 7 years?
No.
Then what's the time frame for the bop?
Time frame? Wait, so you can't have an instant bop?
You can have an instant bop. That would be like instant viral success. For example, like some of the...
Sicko Mode.
Sure, yeah.
That's a bop.
Yeah.
But also a banger.
Can it be both?
Yes, I think it can.
You can have multiple?
Because Drake has already merged those.
For sure,
I mean, most rappers... Hip-hop's pop now.
Some of it.
Or some of it.
Some of it, for sure.
Like, Suicide Boys is not pop. But
Indeed
like,
not.
Other like hip-hop is
but like
pop.
Drake,
Kendrick,
Travis Scott. I don't know.
From time to time.
Kendrick from time to time.
Good Kid, Mad City was pop.
How was Good Kid, Mad City pop? In 2012, that was not pop.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
Bitch, Don't Kill My Vibe. That shit was a commercial success.
Okay, yeah, but that was just the single that he released before the album.
But that was a pop song.
Well, you gotta cultivate interest.
Is pop a genre? Or
yes.
Is pop a genre?
Pop is a genre, yes.
What's the sound of pop?
It's like 4 chord songs, 128 BPM.
But you said Drake's pop.
Certain songs, yeah.
But is pop changing?
I feel like I think pop is short for popular.
Well, it is.
So it all stems from that.
I mean, but then is it a genre that has a sound?
I mean, if you were to go and look on like Spotify or Apple Music, you can pull up genre. Like you can pull up the pop genre.
I'm not gonna listen to them.
It's usually top 40 hits.
Yeah.
So I feel like it is a genre defined.
But they don't all sound the same. Like,
exactly.
Gucci Gang doesn't sound like a pop song.
That I would say that's an instant pop or instant
bop. Yes, I can respect that.
Yes, but I feel like it is.
But I don't think it will last that long.
It's a genre defined only by the success of the song, by the mainstream success of the song.
It's the one genre that doesn't have a sound.
there are certain songs that are designed to go viral. For example, the 4-chord song. And I think that is what can be considered the prototypical sound.
But how many 4-chord songs have you heard in a long?
There's there are lists
popular.
Hold on.
Like this year. Let's say this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because I haven't heard Adele this year, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, Adele's been a little dormant.
And Ed Sheeran is probably somewhere crying and then making music.
There's like hundreds of these 4-chord songs.
The Axes of Awesome.
Yeah, they were the ones who made like the YouTube video where they go through every single 4-chord song.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, here they go. There's... Just in their song alone, they go through 47 different ones. Mm-hmm. Granted, those are from a bunch of different time frames. There are certain things...
Did I say James Blunt?
Yeah.
James Blunt as what song did he have? Is that what I think it is? I feel like I think.
You're beautiful.
I knew it. That song. What fuck? That's a bop.
That is most certainly a bop.
And
yes.
if it had a good ass bass line, it could be a banger.
It could be a banger.
But I don't remember.
I feel like bangers have to be of a certain subgenre, at least.
You gotta be able
rap,
to dance
R&B.
to a banger.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll make a concession. I'll give you that one.
Something that I can't dance to. Like, if I'm listening to Kamasi Washington, you know what that is?
No.
He's a jazz, like, he makes epics.
Okay.
Like, or he makes, like, long ass songs.
Yeah.
Like, 10-minute songs.
Okay.
No, you can't dance to that.
Okay.
Like, IDM. You can't dance to IDM. Mm-hmm. So they're not bangers.
Yeah.
But they are, though. Ugh. Fuck.
I have to edit all that out. Look at those fucking spikes.
But,
Alright.
So,
okay, we need to go back to Bop.
Okay, let's keep it simple.
Let's keep it simple.
Bangers, you can dance or you can't dance to it.
That's literally any song. You can or cannot
But also,
dance to
there's
it.
a bass line to a banger. But also, it's fucking good. But also...
Good is subjective. We need to have an objective terms for these.
Okay, this is going to be the rest of the episode.
Sure, I was about to say, we're going to have to cut out like 15 minutes of this shit. Right. We're just like
I'm
silences.
literally crying right now.
For sure.
Okay, so we have a few things we need to figure out. First of all, does pop have a sound? We said...
I think yes.
Yes and no?
I'd say there are certain things you can do to a song to engineer it for success, and that is what makes it a pop song.
Okay.
For example, auto-tune. Pop sound.
No.
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not for most... Like, you're going to tell me Playboy Cardi having...
Playboy Cardi can't be pop.
Playboy is punk now.
What?
Playboy Cardi has punk elements. Because punk has slowly been seeping into hip-hop.
Interesting.
Because, I mean, Suicide Boys. Punk.
I wouldn't say they're really punk. They're more like... How the fuck do you define that?
It's punk.
Like horrorcore, if anything.
Nah, it's...
I think it started with horrorcore back in like 2002.
Would you even call it... Would you even, like, touch grunge?
Yes, it's the grunge it's like the rap version.
But
of
like
grunge.
Playboy Cardi is punk-ish.
Punk-ish. So it's not as intense as grunge.
Yeah.
It's more punky.
It's punky.
Okay.
Because he has like, it's the wavy beats and because him and Pierre are a perfect mesh.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like you haven't really listened to Playboy.
So it's like vaporwave.
Yeah. I don't think you've listened to Playboy as much, so you don't really...
Yeah,
you're just listening to what...
I've only heard the really popular ones.
Yeah, like... If you go deep into his discography, it's very wavy and fire. And so, but back to the bop, bangers, punk, pop.
We need...
Pop. Okay, also, I think we can agree.
What is jam? What the fuck? I think jam is holistically subjective.
Well, jam is kind of outdated.
I think jam has to be a song that you and you alone is like, oh, this is my jam. It's you own it. You know, it cannot be.
I jammed because that's my shit. I jam to it.
This is my jam.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, you have to own. You have to. So
let's go with the things we agree on first. Okay. So we agree on pop. Pop is 4-chord songs.
Usually.
But yes and no. Yes and no on 4-chord songs.
It's anything that has gone viral.
Yeah.
Songs that are popular.
So it's just popular music.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But popular to the point where people
do we consider
disdain
it a genre?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And not just... Actually, what would you call it anyway? Because you can't call... If it's not a genre...
Like a descriptor?
I think it's a genre... It's kind of a genre.
Kind of, yeah.
But it doesn't have a sound.
It's usually more electric.
But
it doesn't
slightly
have to
has
be
a sound, yeah.
I feel like
it's become more electric.
of all the music genres, I think it's the most versatile in terms of content.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's ever hot at the moment.
Yes.
Is what pop is.
Exactly. That's what pop.
Okay. So now we're going to bops and
So
bangers.
a bop has to be pop. Yes or no? Has to be popular in some way, shape, or form.
You see, bop has just come into my life.
Fair enough.
I didn't say bop.
Yeah.
I used to say this shit bangs
Yeah, or slaps.
or slaps.
Slaps.
What's a slapper?
Slap is like
What's a slapper?
if you turn slap up in your car, you can feel it reverberate in your chest.
I think that's
It's
straight.
A heavy
That's
bass
straight.
line.
Straight electronic bass.
Like what?
Like 808
When
shit.
I think of a
Kick.
song that slaps, I think of Autobahn by the Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, I know. I think I listened to that earlier.
Yeah,
That's slaps.
that song fucking slaps.
slaps.
It does.
But is slap just a hip hop thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, we can go with that.
I think it has to be.
Okay, but bop, pop.
Yes. It's usually pop
This
music.
shit bop. Because I gotta think about how I say bop.
Yeah.
Like, this is a bop. Is this a bop? Is this a bop?
Like we're trying to create
Well, it's
objective
only
standards,
because
though.
I think it's only because people that listen to pop music use bop.
And yeah, I think like a lot of people use bop now. It's just become
I have
more
never
popular.
like if I'm walking the hood in Baltimore City.
Would you hear people say bop?
No, fuck no.
Banger?
Banger.
People ever
Just
say it
banger.
just slaps? Just banger only?
Or they probably say this shit goes.
This shit goes?
Yeah. Or this shit
Interesting.
bangs or slaps.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So no bop.
No
bop. Bop is of the
Nope.
suburban or not even rural. I don't even know what the fuck they say.
I don't know. Let's just stick with suburban.
me going.
I was about to say I don't think we really care about what the people that are rural
we
say.
don't care about the lower.
Whoa.
Oh god.
The lower class.
Well, they're not the
lower caste
I won't even
system.
call them. It's just the rural people.
Yeah, it's just rural people.
Because there's lower
Rural
class
king.
and suburban people.
For sure.
in there.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, suburbs. I think
Wait, we gotta figure out banger.
okay. So I think banger is
It's
narrower
subjective,
than
though.
bop.
Yes.
It can be.
Yeah.
I think banger has to have some form of like a heavier than normal bass line.
Yeah.
Usually electronic in nature, not always, but can be.
Whew. I gotta be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it needs a bass line.
Why not?
You can have some bangers that like Songbird by Kenny G. That's
When was that made?
in the 80s.
Okay, yeah, that's a classic. That would no longer be a banger. You could say it was a banger of its time, but now it's a classic.
Yeah. But
Like, that's a
also
fucking classic.
it didn't have a bass line though.
Fair enough.
But I think sometimes music hits hard. Like there's some like bops that don't hit hard.
There could be lyrical bangers,
Yes.
and then there's like, instrumental bangers.
Bangers.
So there could be modifiers there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it hits, that's why we call it a banger, because it hits me. It hits me.
Well, those
some
are the songs that
emotional way.
slap, though. But like the songs that slap, that hits you with the bass.
No, I'm not saying physically.
Yeah.
Mentally, emotionally.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously not physically, but like with the songs that slap, is that all a physical sensation?
That's a physical sensation.
Okay, good enough. I think songs that slap are like the easiest.
Yeah, that's easy.
To
and
identify.
then I think we've gotten bop out the way.
Yes.
And classics are classics. And
Classic has to be at
How
least-
long does a classic have to?
I want to
Does it become
say
a classic?
at least 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like I hate when people say instant classic.
No. I don't think that exists.
The shit either grows on me or it fizzes away.
Well, usually with instant classics, it's a one-hit wonder, and that shit never lasts.
yeah.
Like fucking like Lisa from the 80s. Like no, she didn't fucking
Yeah,
go
nobody
anywhere.
fucking remembers that
yeah.
shit.
I don't think a one-hit wonder can ever really be an instant classic.
And like I feel like the one hit wonder is starting to like I don't know, I listen to Underground so much that like if they become a one hit wonder, I still hear their shit.
Yeah.
But also you got people like what's her name? Natasha Bedingfield or something?
I don't know.
Or JoJo. You remember JoJo?
Yeah, dude, I fucking remember JoJo.
She's
she was in Aquamarine, wasn't she?
Was
that
she?
movie with the mermaid?
I don't remember that shit.
I do. It was my sister watched that shit all the time. We watched that movie a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
It was alright.
But I don't even know where
She made a dress out of a shirt one time. She got legs for like the first time, and she usually had like a mermaid tail, and then she's like, I don't have any clothes, and then like, here, have a shirt.
So it's literally the Little Mermaid.
Kinda, yeah.
That
I
sounds
mean, but
a
like not
shitty-
animated. It
That
was,
sounds
it
like
was
a
live
really
action.
shitty movie.
It was surprisingly good, honestly.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was. It might have been garbage, but who's to say? I mean, I was a kid when I watched this. I didn't really have high standards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's classics 20 years. Okay, let's get everything out the way. If it slaps, it's physical. If it's a banger, it's emotional, it hits you.
Fair enough.
But it doesn't have to be commercial.
Does not have to be correct.
And it's also subjective.
Yes.
if it's a bop, it's a pop.
Yes, also, it has to be popular in some way, shape, or form.
Can be subjective though.
Well,
like if I don't like me saying that a fucking baby is not a bop doesn't mean other people don't think it's. I
think objectively, baby is a bop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's going through my head right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I know the fucking song.
Exactly. I feel like a part of a bop is
I think a bop is catchy.
It's something that even if you don't like the song, you know it.
Yeah.
That could be a criteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Like fucking All About That Bass.
Yeah.
That's a bop.
Like Meghan Trainor is like.
Unfortunately, that's a bop.
For sure. Oh, my computer froze. And we're back.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Now, I want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Take Care from Drake will achieve the impossible.
In what way? It will be
a bop.
A bop.
A banger.
A banger.
A classic.
Ooh.
And it will slap.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not trying to be like a dick rider because everybody loves Drake.
Yeah.
That should be a show. But, I mean, it was just a perfect album. And, like, I think people shouldn't have gassed it up so much because now he just puts out shit.
Yeah.
It's getting worse every year.
It really is.
I mean, Views is good, but fucking nobody's gonna have. And same for, I think, Kendrick. I don't think he has bops, though.
I think he's trending downhill.
Yeah.
He really kind of
Well, I think he's trying to create more bops.
Certainly. I feel like he was definitely, like, that whole thing where he did, what was it, Unnamed, Undefined, or Undefined, Unmastered?
Untitled, Unmastered.
Untitled, Unmastered.
Yeah.
That was him kind of, like, creatively flexing his muscle, so to speak.
Yeah.
But then now, he's sort of...
That was before To Pimp a Butterfly. Or was that after?
I think that was after. It was the songs that, like, didn't make it into Pimp a Butterfly. It was sort of a holdover until...
And shit was kind of dark, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was really experimental, too. Yeah. That's kind of the same thing with, like, To Pimp a Butterfly. It was a lot of experimental kind of fusions with, like, jazz and some funk elements.
But it was perfectly masked. It was just like we said, I think that's, like, the best album that has been created in the last... Let's see, 2018? I'd say the last 15 years. Maybe 20.
Possibly.
If somebody can, like, whoever listens to this, if you can think of an album that has been better than To Pimp a Butterfly in 20 years, not some dumb shit. Like, don't tell me any Drake album is, like, better than, like, thematically, sonically.
As a unit.
Lyrically.
As a narrative.
Like, everything about it is better than, like, I can think maybe, like, some Tupac or Nas album that's probably been better. Maybe.
I was going to say, if we're going back 20 years, we're going back to 98.
And I'm talking, like... And I can even go, like, even better than Mad Villainy from, like, MF Doom and fucking Madlib. That shit was... I'd say that shit better. It still doesn't have a story. I think, as a narrative, as a story, I think that's the best album in that type of
Probably,
album. Yeah. As a concept album.
I was about to say, if anyone... listening to this can think of anything else, you probably know us. There's not a lot of people listening to this right now, so just fucking text us what you think.
Yeah, you probably,
Let us know.
You're probably a friend.
I was about to say, send it in the catering group chat.
Yeah, exactly. If you do, yeah.
Or if you want to Matt's friends, text him. If you want to my friends, text me. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
I'll text Jackson, or Jackson will text me, and I'll say you're a fucking idiot.
We'll get it popping, and we'll let you know how wrong you are.
Yes. And we'll give you a shout out, maybe make you the guest. I don't even know.
We could bring you on and have you state your case.
Yeah, and then,
that's a good idea.
Then I shit on you.
Exactly. And then we just rip you apart and emotionally abuse you and verbally abuse you for like an hour.
Yeah, for an hour. And I got time.
For sure.
Don't worry, I got time.
All right. Speaking of hours, I feel like we should call it here.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah, my hair's getting a little messy.
You need to go and fix your shit.
Gotta brush my teeth.
Exactly. All right.
That
being said, have a nice night. Have a nice day if you listen to this in the fucking daytime.
And have a nice
life.
Yeah.
Overall.
Do your homework.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye.